this game is 1D, made by 1D. Also, there's 4 other games in this video. This game is called the Skyscraper Plagiarism Agency. So it's a 1D game where you have to copy a skyscraper. So far it seems pretty simple, just swap stuff into position. But things can fall, so... Okay, but like we actually kind of wanted it to fall, okay. Now we need like, this clearly needs to be here, but we don't want something to fall, so... We gotta do what? And if I do that, the entire thing is held together. So we need to like put a block there to separate the bits, right? Okay. There's a bridge between them now? Pretty sure that means that we wanted them to always be connected. Like that. This 1D game is actually interesting. Okay, so what's going on here is... The hollow piece wants to be falling like that, right? Except we don't want any of the bridges to fall when we do this action. So how is that possible? Well, we probably want some of the blocks to be here without causing a fall. This is the first one where it doesn't seem like there is a good first move. Okay, that was stable. And ultimately, we'll just swap in the same place. That wasn't anything useful. We wanted this to stack like that, right? Now bring that to the bottom if we can. Now we need another swap from here to here. And there we go. Okay. So, oh my god, now there's 2 swappies? Okay. Alright, so now... There we go. Now things can fall, but one of them needs to fall, actually. Was that okay? No, we don't want the second fall. Okay, let's... Okay, we also can't do the empty. So we want only 1 drop. So something like that already has a drop at the bottom, so that's not good. That, what I just did is 1 drop. But now I need to make sure that another drop doesn't happen again. Oh, there we go. Okay, now they are far away, and they can get closer together. Okay. Wow. Okay, so, however, nothing can drop in this puzzle. That was a non-drop move, so that, like, should be positive. They need to swap around their order. There we go. Oh, wow, 4. Okay, hold on. So, that literally did absolutely nothing at all. To do something at all, we need the 2, like, things to be adjacent. 2 thin pieces to be adjacent to each other, but without causing a block, or maybe... We should interpret it instead as 2 full pieces being next to each other. Like that, there we go. And then the more full pieces that I can put in, the better it is for me. That does not work. Okay, there we go, more full pieces are next to each other again. Nope. For this last one, we're gonna need a lot that are next to each other, and they should be far away from the other stuff I'm doing. Like, like, maybe invert the situation so that the 3 is on the bottom, if I can make that happen. Seems a little far away. And do this. Now the 3 is very far apart. Oh, I was so hoping this would get a 4. That was close. Oh, look at that! Perfect, there we go. What is this? Excuse... That must be an increasifier. I don't know how yet, but that doesn't increasify anything at all. Okay, hold on. No, you want it the other way around. Okay, there we go. So you can get it the other way around, but putting it underneath. So it not only can make things thinner, but also larger. And what is this full thing? Excuse me, how is this working out? Okay, that's how that works. Maybe it was a block copier instead of an extender. Not completely sure about that. But anyway, of course, clearly we have to undo some of these now. Maybe in a similar way to that other level where we had to connect the adjacent stuff like that. Now we have less examples of doing that same thing, though. Okay, can we get the last one, or actually am I screwed? Looks potentially screwed. Oh, never mind. There we go. Okay, now we need to get them all. So why isn't it that, like, that... Does that need to be at the very bottom for it to work? I guess so. The bridges are also very, very specific. But I guess we can make them larger, and making that larger is good for us. Oops. Because the more of those bricks that we have... I don't know if, like, all of them need to be like... Nope, we don't want to convert the other arrow into that. Maybe we just try to convert as many of these thin blocks as possible, so then we can finally do this last step. Boom. Okay. Well, we have the same amount. Also, there's no more bridges this time. However, we do still need to swap around. Whoops. And then not have that happen, which is a bit of a surprise. There we go, easy. Oh, now stuff needs to combine? There is this combining piece that can fall. And how does that interact with it? Deletes it-ish. We wanted thinner, right? And I didn't succeed at making stuff thinner. It must be the mechanic was always copying the thing below, and like, it was just too easy to ignore or something. We also seem to need copies of this hollow piece, which is quite restrictive. We already got another copy of that. Now it's all about deleting this, right? If we can. Hollows, hollows. We now need thins or something. In fact, having 2 hollows is even suspicious, because... Oops. That seemed bad. We need a hollow to retain, even if I'm trying to make things thin for now just to delete blocks. Is it even possible to retain a copy of the hollow? Well, we got really close. Undo, maybe? I don't like that all the thins disappeared, but... Like, not like I can do much with it for now, unless I get 2 blocks or something? Like 2 regular solids? Okay, let's just start from the beginning again. So I clearly want tons of these to delete blocks, these specifically. And then at some point, it moves all to the bottom. Like that, but first we need to convert, like, everything into the short block first. Here. Now, this goes to the bottom, and this was here, right? Yep, there you go. Okay, so there we go. You certainly earned a brick. How about you, whatever you want on this one? Build your own skyscraper. I think this is my favorite one. The spa now has enough money to handle the 16 lawsuits for plagiarism. You're ain't ready for Spa 3, Tuba. A rat in Cheese Town. Well, okay, so... The rat doesn't like whatever that is. Or is that supposed to be cheese? Or is it a light? Well, whatever, we got the cheese. Looks like we have some electricity system as well, because we got these beams that need to be closed. That the rat would prefer to be closed. Here, if I do this, I'm going to run out of things to block, so let's not do it that way. One thing in the center seems better. Okay, there we go. Oops. This one needs to hit, multiple cheeses, and also we can break open... Oh, that's like a power source. Okay. And we can end it like that. Partially. Oh, that's good enough with a power source ends it too. Okay, power source here, except that, I think that actually opens the location, so it's not great that it's gone, but... What's going on here? If I do this, I can't actually go through. So what, I need to connect it? Anywhere nearby it is fine. Okay. I see that this not only does it block the beam, but it also lets us open this. Okay. Nice decorative doorway with that one. And now I need to swap this with the useless one so the power source is actually relevant. Now block the beam and go. This gets... Okay, hold on. Not yet. This is not good, right? I do that and I'm still screwed. Well, doesn't look possible. Is there... Oh, I was gonna like put this, but no. I mean, the mouse doesn't do anything anyway when it comes to conducting. But there we go. It's just a troll puzzle. These are hollow, meaning they probably don't block the beam. They can displace off the beam, though. Much like Kababa moving a defeat away. This opens the door, but... But maybe there's some interaction that's even better involving... I don't know. No, there's no doubling the electricity thing here, I think. So, okay, I understand. It's pretty simple, actually. You just push that upward so that it hits the wire, and there we go. 4 blocks. Killed there. That needs to come out, because that's the only thing that can be used to help this. However, even moving stuff in this location is not easy, and, like, even here, that's very block sacrificial, but I think I had to do it. Okay, now the entire power source should be gone. Well, no, it was not at all gone, but whatever, it solved the level anyway. Now we're deeply stuck in some beams. Okay. This is not okay because of the hollow. If I do this, then there's no hollow anymore. There's still some hollow, which is bad. If I do this, which is the easiest seeming path, doesn't work. What if instead here? Then we can just staircase it away, and there we go. Did we even need the other hollow block? Okay, so this is very dangerous to put upwards, but it is required for going in here. So, I don't know why there's so many blocks and wires in that spot, though. That really is quite strange. Let's see what I need if I do this. Okay, now the question is, what do you need? And the answer is probably to push this all out and ignore it now. I feel like this wire is bait again. Not like I fell for it, though. So, okay, here, you do this, like normal, but now, you push this away, where it will not be affected, and there we go. Hello? Excuse me? What is this? Finally caught! Thank you for playing. I'm gonna love birds and hate birds. I don't know what we're playing as. This is the pink one the love bird and this one the hate bird? I don't know, but there's a chair outside, which does seemingly nothing at all. Well, you get to step up a little bit on it. That's something. Okay, well, let's see what, like... Oh, look at this! Okay, no, you look at how the sprite's changing, right? I think the lovebirds want to look at someone, while the hate birds don't like being looked at. So it makes sense to have both of the lovebirds in the same spot, while the hate birds are not in the same spot. There we go. Now separate these by a door. And let's just sit on the chair. Cottage in the middle of nowhere. So we can go put some of these outside, right? That makes sense. And also, does it realize, even if it's just in the same area? Oh, okay. It's interesting to see a puzzle game that's more about area locations rather than the specific push positionings. But there we go. Now all of them are in separate areas except for the lovebirds. The Budapest Hotel. Oh, now there's some pushable things. It makes sense the lovebirds are all in the same spot, but this one can't actually get out. And the lovebirds don't like me. I can't put this on the chair either. I'm surprised that, like, this would happen so early and there's not a special thing, interaction that happens if we try. Anyway, this seems like a huge problem. Unless someone can, like, be in a door or something. Which kind of makes sense, right? This is trying to show the inside a door mechanic to connect 2 areas. There we go. Now this entire top area is connected. Modern open plan bungalow. So the outside is connected. That doesn't seem very useful. Oh, but there's a box there that can be used to form a room. Okay, let's just do that. Then separate the inner area from the outside. You can just do that with the box. Empty field. Okay, so lock the anti-social bird. Come on, anti-social isn't being hate. I'll call it the anti-social bird later. Oh my god, this is gonna be an edge meme, I bet. Love it. Love it. I like how it wasn't obvious to me that it was the potential of an edge meme until, like, it came, until it happened. Classroom with 4 chairs. Oh, and this is stuck between the chairs. Okay, so clearly, like, 5. So some can be shoved in that, but only 2 can be shoved in here, really. But that's fine, because I know of another location that this can reasonably be put in, which is the edge over here. And there we go. The Houses of Caputlet and anyway, so maybe there's going to be some block pushing now. Okay, so this is the thing where all of the antisocial birds need to be locked off. I'm not even sure that's sufficient. Oh, it is. So green, the dark green edge seems to be sufficient to count as a region border block. Okay, so hold on, because we have how many birds left versus how many boxes. This could get really inconvenient. Yeah, I don't think we have it. Okay, here, here. No. Okay, we trapped too much stuff at the edge. Something went wrong there. We can get to the other side like this. That trapped way less boxes, which seems good. Okay, let's see. This should work, right? We have so many boxes. And boom. Oh, God. Oh, right, the hate birds can't be with each other. Of course I want to, like, corner lock a lot of these, you know? But I'm not sure how receptive these are to being cornered like that. Oh, I could use, like... I think this will also work. There. Nice. Phew, that should be all of them. Disaster alert. I can't wait to hear everyone say thank you for all that work. All of them. Okay. There's a hate bird in this room. Have a seat. We need to talk. Excuse me? And so Event Planner Bird was fired. Thank you for playing. Now, this game carries no interest in substandard piping. Seems to involve a maybe familiar bird. Okay, so hold on. What was... Okay, so we can just fly? Hold on, how do we move this? Oh, I need to do that. Okay, how do I drop this? Like that? Okay, so I really stick to it. Okay, so we need to get all of these buckets to work. But also, this involuntary stickiness is maybe not the best, but... maybe try... that? You can do that as well. Okay, there we go. So a bucket can also unhook another bucket. With the stickiness issue. Alright, what's this thing? Well, I mean, I already know what that thing is, but we need to use it. Like, we need to not get in its way, I guess, because we need to do that. Then do this one. Now, I wonder if the gaps in the pipes are relevant in any way. I mean, now we probably need to stack them, right? So that we can do this. There. Now, do this on the other side as well. Well, not quite on the other side. Like, something more like that. Okay, not everything is being collected by a bucket, but that's okay still. We got a standard box, which is like when standard boxes are in game. It gets pushed. Alright, so hold on. With that one, I think I do this. Then grab it. Okay, here. So, I think maybe the box is even moved by putting the buckets atop. Looks like it. And then that box helps with getting this one, and there we go. Boom. So, once again, I cannot push the buckets, just boxes. And here, maybe it's not even the best location. It's only... having one box is enough to do the things I need to do here, right? No, it isn't. Well, one box is enough to push, so fine. If that doesn't work, we're gonna try instead... No, okay. Both buckets need to be on the floor, I think. Then we move one box. That's not good enough, maybe? We can, like, try to move... what I want to do is move both boxes at once, so that there is some platform I can use. But maybe I'm just not having any success with it. We can do this and this. And we want to continue moving this forwards. If we can. Like, now we have 2 boxes, like, there. Oh, I can also do that. In fact, that's so good of a move that, like, we shouldn't even bother with anything else. Looks good. There you go. Now, we have this, and I can push over immediately, but is that actually good? Or, like, both of them want to get stuck to walls, honestly. It kind of feels that way. But we need to split it apart a little bit first. So, no, I want to do something like that. There we go. Now they're split apart, which seems like a good idea. Oops. I just want these out of the way for now so that... Okay, perfect. There you go. They're now adjacent to walls. Box. Well, hold on. I'm gonna get showered on. Okay. So, we need a... What do we need here? It's not a solid, so... That? Nice. Don't ask how we're gonna get off that. Anyway. Okay. Interesting turn of events there, but I think that didn't work out. I can also push upwards after that, which is something interesting. Because of multi-push, I can't do any good hookings with anything. It seems like we just need all four to the left or something, even though it doesn't seem that possible. Because we kind of get screwed when trying, but... So is there a better dismount place then? Or just do this. That is way easier. Hold on. Hold on a second. No, we don't want anything stuck on the top. There we go. Boom. Leakage. Here, and... Okay, so the bucket wants to get pushed all the way over, but we still need 3. Well, hold on. This needs to go here. And then out, which is not conducive to blocks remaining anyway. Or maybe there's some way to bring the buckets over to the left more, or something like that. So we could do something like that, then drop a bucket. Can it be pushed after that? It cannot. But also, that dismounted in the perfect place. It's just whether I can now get the boxes in the good spot now that I've done so. Okay, so with this puzzle, I think I want to have a bucket accessible, but still the ultimate way that this is going to end is 3 blocks to the right of this, because I don't see how we could ignore so many of the middle blocks and still have a solution. This is indeed 3 blocks. If we could do this, we could still have the bucket accessible. Oh, that's not 3 blocks anymore. Although this doesn't give me access to doing this, which is good. But still, I don't reach this anymore, which is super bad. I wanted to get this out and up and over. Maybe the bucket, goes there? Whole point of all this is not really succeeding at it, is to try to pull the bucket out of here. Well, this is okay. What I just did is fine. Because I can do this, and then there, and then there we go. Boom. Computer? Pipe repair patches. They're blocked up. Are they gonna break open? No. I seriously thought they were gonna break open. Also, why isn't the last joke the water falls on the computer? Anyway, goodbye. Welcome to 3 sigils. You need to learn the ritual arrangement of each sigil to summon an ancient power, or go through the top door for eternal suffering. Get me out of here! Oh no, we don't know what these sigils do. So, I believe this is some sort of discovery game where you have to figure out, what these do. So this seems to be where you push it, but you stay in the same position when you push it. You can also pull it, but how is this gonna get out then? And then we have the door at the bottom. I trapped that one at the top right, but I'm not sure. Oh, what the? Oh, come, why you can't undo in this game? So, it turned on, but why exactly? I mean, I know I can turn it on when I'm next to it, I guess. But does this have anything to do with the top one at all? No. Yes, it does. Does it need to be in a dead end? Because I thought that's what it was, but it doesn't really make sense with the other one. So I shove this in a dead end, and then do this. Yeah, it works, but only because it looks like it might work. For some reason, it seems like the closeness of the door... that works, but I can't push down for... Well, it seems like there's no reason why I should be able to push down. Besides the obviousness of it. And it doesn't work here either. So, how is this ever going to get in a dead end? Does it need to be in a corner or something? Nope. What? What if it, connects to a corner? Like, the thing is, it needs to be open for, like, the player... It's almost like the player isn't even involved in it being open in this level, because... So before it seemed like it worked when one of them was in a dead end. What if they could both be in a dead end, somehow, by putting it in this corner? It does work. So I'm starting to think that the mechanic means that they must all the blue blocks must be in a dead end. And the reason the player was triggering it is because the player counts as a wall. Other boxes also would count as a wall. So there's some natural places that might look like they can't move anymore, like doing that. No, there's clearly, like, there's some places that are not actually dead ends in there, right? And I wonder if all the blocks need to be in a dead... Like, I can do... This doesn't look good. I don't think I can fit anything in there. I'm actually kind of curious if a blue block that is completely trapped on all 4 sides counts, or just 3 sides, but it has to be about this structure in the middle. And I think, like, this works. You do this. Boom, there we go. So every one of these blocks has 3 walls that are adjacent to it. Of course, including a blue block as another wall. Ah. Interesting. So we're introduced to all of them now. Do reds need to connect or something like that? And we still know what greens do or reds do. Those greens seem hard to work with. Like, it looks like the greens might need to be a certain distance away or something, because... Well, how is green... Like, I assume that the bottom passage is the way you would progress, and putting the green down there would block it. Anyway, let's go back up and see what's the... You know, what things are all about in the other passages. Oh, wait, what? I guess green is the adjacent? Okay, then what is red? Because that's also interesting. This one is also seemingly stuck in there. We can try to do that. That would block our own exit. Are all moves reversible in this game? It kind of feels like it. I can do this and push this upwards. There we go. That gets stuff adjacent. There we go. Okay, now it seems like if things are needing to be adjacent, they will need to be adjacent in every... Like, if there's 3, then all 3 need to be adjacent. So we need to pull that out of the dead end. There we go. Okay, we can't multi-pull, so we're just gonna have to do this the long way. The longo way. Anyway, the greens also, like, there are 2 greens that are stuck in dead ends, so clearly I need to do something specific and connect them together. So down here, boop, boop, boop. Okay, the accidental pulling is not great, but here we go, got it. And now connect them. Which, there's no visible effect right now, because, yeah, alright. We don't need to do anything with that for now. Okay, let's go to the red area. Okay, now what is this? Huh. Does it work on the other corner? It does. If I pull this out, does it work? It still does, but not when... Is it not adjacent? Or something like that? Or they don't see each other in the same row or column. Oh, it's like an anti-rook. So, okay. But that's our forced first move, isn't it? Here we can do that, I guess. Which... Okay. We're gonna have to reverse that if we want to get out of here. And, like, I don't know. So these almost, like, need to be in a night move away. Basically. Okay, so if I'm gonna do that... That means that I can't ever get stuck in a corner while trying to assemble this, which is already strange. Like, I feel like I want to use the exit, but, like, also that blocks me. Oh, never mind, because you can do that and it's not about night moves at all. Okay, a lot of stuff that's stuck in corners right here. And fake room exits. Like, what is this? So all of the action is in the center. Oh, that is strange. There is so much that's, like... that needs to be concentrated in the center. I'm not sure I can do this. In any case, this goes in there because this would be going and conflicting with this row. There's a lot on the same row. And I can't put this on the entrance at all. I don't really know what to do. Doesn't it seem like I've used up all of the columns already? Maybe it just doesn't see through walls or something. So this would allow me to, like, put something here. I don't want to push that. Okay. Well, that doesn't see through walls, then that's fine. There we go. So it doesn't see through walls. We can actually do this, and let's open everything. Or we're gonna combine stuff now, even though I thought the final combination was at the top room. Okay, here it's made pretty easy because the greens can very easily set up these dead ends for the blues. No? Oh yeah, the greens need to be adjacent with each other too. Okay, here we can test whether blues can survive even being fully dead-ended. If that's valid for blue. It is valid for blues. Okay. Now, blues, these blues are not dead-ended, which is bad. They need to be dead-ended. It's like, what do you even... I mean, maybe you just shove them in the same area, the reds in the same area for now. If you do that, you can't really mess with the blue, can you? Like, you could swap the blue to this side, I guess. And then, that blue is dead-ended now, which is interesting and like, good. How about here? Feels like... Okay, fine, let's do that, and then put blue on the other side. Let's see if that works out. We'll need to, like, swap so that the player is doing this. That doesn't work. Why not? Isn't there a wall between the reds? Does blue not count? Let's do that instead. Nope, still doesn't work. Maybe it is just that there's a cursed interaction between those. Okay, that opens it. Well, there you go. Why doesn't red count? Well, anyway, we got this. Unfortunately, the reds see each other, obviously. So, oh, is this oh, come on, don't tell me I need to disassemble all this. All this green in order for this red to work. So, this should turn... It doesn't even turn it on. Why not? The reds aren't looking at each other. Green doesn't mean that all elements need to be adjacent, does it? Like, with multiple colors involved, you could easily assume there could be exceptions between one color and another. Man, what the heck? I don't feel... the rearranging work of this level is too much. Is the red gonna be, like, up there and down below or something? Top left and bottom right? Alright, I'm just gonna do all the rearranging work and not show it. Like, I'm just gonna do it. Bloop, bloop. You're not happy. Maybe red can't see anything at all. Not even other green. Actually, green cannot be about connecting to other stuff because of that one freaking level where all of them were in the same area. And the green could just connect with other green. Okay, so... Okay, that makes some sense. What? Wait. But the red sees blocks, though. What? What? Okay, fine. Red doesn't care about other blocks, only other reds. And I guess green just needed to not be near red? That can't be right, because this is wrong. This isn't... Red is not satisfied here, I think. And this doesn't work. Like, I want to figure out the underlying rule here, but I'm not sure how this is breaking red's rule. This is so strange. Like, the reds don't see each other. I don't want to solve a puzzle by blind, not understanding, but what is going on? Maybe a future puzzle will help. I don't know. So now we have blues that all seem to work. We have why would a single red matter? Why does a single red ever matter? Like, that is implying that the reds care about seeing other symbols for some reason. So we can never move these out, these greens, because they're stuck and they cannot be pulled out. So the pull-out method is not recommended. The blues, seemingly, the blues are okay, like, just sitting at the edge, because the blues are already satisfied. But what about here? See, here I don't even know what is the unsatisfied bit. Okay, I mean, like, yeah, okay, yes, green is unsatisfied. And, in fact, green can never be satisfied naturally. So, does that mean that I need to pull blue into this or something? Like, does blue count as connected? And what the hell is red doing still? Okay, hold on. So, can green even connect like that? I mean, okay, so, there are natural places to put blue. But let's just see if that will actually make a dent in it. These are dead-end spaces for blue, which doesn't work. Don't know why. But also, like, up here, I actually tested something that fails for red, and that's when that happens. And I thought that was because red was adjacent to green. And if that's true, then we clearly would also have problems with red being connected to green here. But no, if it connects outside and doesn't touch red, surely that means that we don't have successful dead ends. Unless we radically change where green's position is in here. And we can get all of these out. In order for green to have to be on the outside of this entire structure. Then we put the blues back where they were, except I trapped the blue in places like this. Like here. Wow, that is so much. I don't even... I need to get these out. Wait, what the? This still doesn't work. I guess we do this, this, and this to try to connect it all. And it works. I mean, sure. Red can't touch the green or whatever. But it can see the green, as we know from the previous section. And of course we put those greens there because if they were blue, then they wouldn't have 3 dead ends. Yeah. Maybe this is like a room to show what reds do. You summoned the exit. Excuse me, but what's this? By the way, this takes a long time to, like, I don't even know. Wait, load. Wait, was this the same? Was this not even... Wait, is that why it takes a long time to load? It's not the same puzzle each time? We have a dead end here. Okay, man, if there's randomly generated puzzles, then this could be random forever. I don't think I've ever seen randomly generated puzzles in this type of game, though. And especially in this engine. So, I mean, but can't you just shove the red in whatever the heck? Okay, there it is. That's actually pretty easy. It's good it's loading again, isn't it? No wonder it's called Eternal Suffering. You have to suffer through eternal load times as well. The reds are already far apart. I love the joke of, like, the move that you go for the exit, it might be one that ruins your ability to get to the exit because the door is spawning there, so to push it back. Why does the layout look so similar each time? There's even less adjacency need. Wow, all of a sudden this final puzzle has become easy. I just gotta wait for the eternal loading suffering. Whatever. I mean, there's probably not an end. I mean, why call it eternal suffering? Okay, once again, the behavior of reds is weird. Like, why doesn't it... What the... Oh, yeah, oh, right, that's right, because, blue, it needs a dead end, that's right. And this time the dead end is not possible to make, so... I mean, not possible near the other side of the dead end, so I need to move it elsewhere. Oh. Why does blue get such easy dead ends? More like it... See, if you enjoy solving these puzzles, then this is not eternal suffering. Well, anyway, that's 3 sigils, and goodbye now.